The Young and the Restless spoilers full. Welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is a beautiful Tuesday. The sun is shining, but honestly, I am too stressed to care because the Genoa City drama is absolutely destroying my peace of mind. Grab your iced lattes and let's spiral together. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am deceased. My soul has actually left my body and is currently floating somewhere over the CBS studios because I cannot even process the absolute cinematic mayhem happening with Noah Newman right now. Bestie, be for real right now. Are we actually seeing this? I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over my expensive white rug when I saw the timeline blowing up about this unholy love triangle between Noah, Sienna and Audra Charles. I literally had to yeet my phone across the room because the sheer audacity of this plotline is genuinely sending me into orbit. We are not just watching this show, we are invested. I am personally offended by the choices these characters are making, and I am talking to you right now like these people are our real-life neighbors and we are spiraling over their messy, chaotic lives. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but we absolutely have to talk about the elephant in the room. The casting. You guys. I am hyperventilating right now just thinking about it. Tamara Brown and Lucas Adams. Playing romantic interests. Did I say that yet? Ooh, my brain is mush. Moving on. Wait. No, I can't move on. They literally played mother and son on Days of Our Lives. Ava Vitale and Trip Johnson. I am straight up traumatized. Ava was this terrifying, iconic mafia princess, and Trip was her sweet, moral compass son. And now, I am supposed to watch them make out on The Young and the Restless. Every single time Sienna and Noah lock eyes, my brain glitches and all I see is a mob boss and her baby boy. It is giving major I cannot even energy, and frankly, they are officially on my do not perceive list. The ick factor is astronomical. Who approved this in the casting department? I need names, and I need a written apology. I'm calling it. The villain arc of whoever cast this is about to go nuclear. It's honestly so unhinged. I'll be sitting there, trying to vibe with the episode, maybe noticing a weird background noise. Did anyone else hear that weird squeak in the Crimson Light set yesterday? It sounded like a dying bird, I swear. Anyway, irrelevant, snapping back to the main tea. I genuinely cannot watch Noah and Sienna share a scene without physically cringing into another dimension. It's a total dumpster fire of forced chemistry. The Y&R fandom is literally tearing itself apart in the group chats at 4 a.m. over this, and I am physically vibrating from the stress of it all. People are divided, but the majority of us are just screaming into our pillows because we cannot unsee the mother-son dynamic. It is a psychological horror show. And don't even get me started on the vibe Sienna's entire existence in Genoa City is just, no, bestie, she does not fit in. Noah is a Newman. He comes from the wealthiest, most elite legacy family in town. He grew up in mansions, surrounded by corporate billionaires and high society galas, and Sienna. She is giving gritty, working-class LA nightlife. Which, okay, work, but it does not mesh with the Newman aesthetic. She looks like she belongs in a neon-lit dive bar, not the Genoa City Athletic Club, but the absolute worst part, she is heavily tied to Matt Clark. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Do we remember what Sienna just did? Let me set the scene because it was absolute cinematic mayhem. Phyllis Summers, in her desperate, unhinged glory, kidnaps Matt Clark. She drags him to a dark, damp basement, tying him up to force a confession out of him about his fake amnesia. Phyllis is screaming, the tension is astronomical, and Matt is just sitting there being a smug, calculating psycho. And then, out of the literal shadows, who emerges? Sienna Bacall. She stalks Phyllis like a predator, and with the most unhinged, fanatical look in her eyes, she brutally attacks Phyllis from behind, a massive, skull-cracking blow. She frees Matt because she is a fiercely loyal, violent follower of this absolute supervillain. How is Noah, the sweet, artsy Newman boy, supposed to build a life with a woman who is out here cracking skulls in basements to save Matt Clark? Send help, my soul has actually left my body. It's basically a psychological masterpiece of red flags. Sienna is so deeply insecure, and it is painfully obvious. She is constantly oozing this possessive, suffocating energy over Noah. And why? Because she is straight up terrified of Audra Charles. And honestly, she should be. Audra is a goddess. But Sienna's jealousy is making her act so desperate. She clings to Noah like a life raft because she knows she doesn't fit into his world. She doesn't have the Genoa City polish, she doesn't have the Newman approval, and she definitely doesn't have the undeniable, screen-melting chemistry that Noah has with Audra. Sienna's storyline feels like forced drama. It's unnecessary, and I am so done with it. She is threatened by Audra's elegance, her history with Noah, and her sheer power. Oh my god, let's talk about Audra, my misunderstood, complex, multidimensional queen. Yes, she has a history of being a ruthless corporate climber. Yes, she has done some shady things. But basically, who hasn't in this town? Victor Newman literally breathes and commits a felony, so let's not judge Audra too harshly. Audra is one of the most fascinating characters on the CBS soap right now, and you cannot take your eyes off her when she walks into a room. Zuleika Silver is serving tense cinematic drama every single episode. Noah and Audra have this intense, magnetic pull. The sparks are literally flying off the screen. They have history, they have passion, and they genuinely make sense together. When they are in a scene, the stakes feel astronomical. You can feel the unresolved tension vibrating through the television screen. Wait, hold on, my heart is breaking just thinking about this. We have seen such a soft, vulnerable side to Audra lately, especially with Sally Spectra. When Sally was going through that horrific pregnancy scare, terrified of Billy and Jill's judgment, who was there for her? Audra. Audra handed her that pregnancy test, Audra held her hand, and Audra opened up about her own past miscarriage with Noah. Did I say that yet? Ooh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, Audra shared her deepest, darkest trauma about losing Noah's baby years ago in London to make Sally feel less alone. That shows so much depth. She is capable of profound emotional connections. She isn't just a corporate shark. She is a deeply wounded woman who needs someone in her corner. Right now, Audra has Sally, but Sally is literally spiraling after her devastating car crash and miscarriage. Audra is holding Sally together, but who is holding Audra together? She needs a champion. She needs someone to stand up to the entire town when they are judging her. And that person should absolutely be Noah Newman. Noah sees the real her. He knows the history they share, the pain they've endured, and the love that is still buried under all that corporate armor. Noah has had his heart broken so many times. Courtney, Marissa, Tessa leaving him for his own sister Mariah. He needs a love that is real and consuming. A relationship with Noah wouldn't just be a romance for Audra, it would be a redemption arc. It would be the start of a brand new, beautiful chapter where Audra finally becomes a respected member of Genoa City society. I am manifesting a total dumpster fire for Noah and Sienna by the next update. I need it to happen. I need Sienna's unhinged loyalty to Matt Clark to be exposed to Noah. Imagine Noah finding out that his gritty LA girlfriend is actually a violent fanatic who attacked Phyllis. He would be repulsed. And that is the exact moment he needs to run, not walk, back into Audra's arms. The fans are begging for it. The chemistry is begging for it. I am personally begging for it because I cannot take another scene of the mother-son dual dynamic. It is a personal attack on my soul. The writers need to capitalize on the undeniable chemistry between Zuleika Silver and Lucas Adams. They are electric together, and anything else is just a waste of screen time. Genuinely, if the writers don't pivot back to Noah and Audra, I am going to lose whatever tiny grip on reality I have left. This situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. The audacity to pair Noah with a woman who looks like his mother from another soap universe, while his soulmate Audra is right there serving looks and emotional depth, is a crime against daytime television. We are invested. We are spiraling over these choices. I am physically vibrating, clutching my chest, and I might need to scream into a pillow for the next 3 business days. Manifesting the Noah and Audra endgame. Besties, because my emotional stability literally depends on it. I am sending for AM voice notes to my group chat about this, and I will not rest until Audra gets her man.